So hello everybody. I hope everybody's week's going great so far. Thanks for joining me again. Today we're taking a look at this Japanese Type 97 Chiha medium tank from Tamiya in 135 scale. So here on the first two pages we have a lot of information over the tank. This is all in English too, with some black and white pictures, which is really nice to have too, even though you can. Color picture would be better, but you know, can't really have color pictures back then so much. So here we have a parts map. So you can see here we have 3 sprues plastic and plus some poly caps. So number 1, we build the road wheels and bogies, the idler arm and the sprocket, and these springs. I also like how on these older kits they have more information about everything. I like the information, really. Helps you learn about what you're building. So number 2, we put the back plate on. These sprocket hubs, the springs here in this the cover. Number 3, we got some details here going on to the back. Tow cable, the holders, the tow panels here. And here we have, and then put the idler arm, the sprocket, the road wheels and bogies on, and the support rollers here. So number 4, we're working on the top of the hull. We have a sponsoon box here, this engine deck, the Pioneer tools here. There's also a hatch here, There's a vision block here. So number 5, we put these covers onto the engine here. Here we have pre-assemblies for the exhaust, so we put the exhaust on. Here's the light, goes on the front, lights, and the jack here. Number 6, we have a box that goes here, and this machine gunner plate here. Number 7, we're constructing the turret. Put the bottom of the turret and the top of the turret together. Put the machine gun in, and here is to build the cannon together. Number 8, we have a pre-assembly for the commander's hatch. Put the commander's hatch in, put this ring antenna on, the mount for the machine gun, the antenna mount. I think it's antenna mount, I'm not really sure. And number 9, build the machine gun together and put it on. And then we have our completed tank. Here's also putting the tracks together. It was poly track. So here we have one of our painting schemes. I said in a previous video that this was wrong, but that's not correct. This one version with the yellow stripe, this from the Malaysian operation was in 1941, and they changed the camo in 1942. So this is actually correct. It was in 1942 where they took the disruptive stripes and those black or dark gray lining around the camo away. So this is a correct camo pattern, which makes me feel better about the build. So we have quite a few versions that come with it that you can build. This is from the 1st Tank Regiment in the Malay operation. This is the 3rd Company, 1st Tank Regiment. When preparing for the expected decisive battle in Japan proper. This is the 8th Tank Regiment, 5th Company, 17th Tank Regiment, 2nd Company, 34th Tank Regiment. And this is from the Chiba Army Tank School. You see I used armor sand, the Revell 82 for the dark red brown, and the Revell 39 for the dark green. And the yellow was from Revell 2, was the Revell 15 yellow. I always make notes of the colors. I try to always make notes of the colors I use. That way if I have to redo it later, then I have something to go off of. And here's our model, our Type 97. I think the colors look pretty good. As far as I'm concerned, it's right. You can't be exactly right with every color, because they're going to change over time anyways, with weathering and with being in the sun and being in different places depending on, you know, what's in the air and stuff. So, what's really exactly right? As long as it's close, I think it's good. So you can see our antenna there. I painted it like it said it was supposed to be, in copper, with the braces and the camouflage colors. I know you have to be... the only problem I had with this is you have to be careful when getting these little string parts in here. I like to try to paint everything first, but here you have to put those on before you put the cover on, or you're going to have some problems. I think it turned out pretty good. I probably should weather it a little bit more. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I wait a couple years into it. See, the bottom is pretty bare though. There's no detail on the bottom. I think it was designed to have a motor in it like the older ones. But it turned out pretty good. I'm happy with it. And I do recommend this kit if you're interested in these World War II tank models. I know Japan didn't have really a great armor force, but they did. They had actually quite a few tanks. They just weren't very useful with their naval operations. But they did use them sometimes in trying to defend some of the islands. And they weren't bad. Even though the guns were the problem. Too light armament. So thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. And please join me next time when we're going to take a look at this Heinkel HE-112 from Classic Airframes and 1/48 scale. I hope everybody's week, the rest of the week is good. And we'll take a look at this next time. So until then, bye.